Welcome to another edition of Crunch Countdown. Jason Lockhart inside the War Memorial Arena before tonight's matchup against the Albany Devils. The Crunch coming off a win against the Adirondack Phantoms last night in Glens Falls by the score of 3-2. Meanwhile, the Albany Devils have won 4 of their last 5. They're tied for second in the Northeast Division. And tonight, the Crunch are honoring veterans and current service members in the military by giving complimentary tickets to all retired and active members of the military. Simply call up the Crunch office at 473-4444 and get your complimentary ticket. And for everybody else, you can also call up that number as well. Now we'll hear from Rick Schofield and assistant coach Brad Lauer. Joined by center Rick Schofield. And Rick, you guys certainly had a good game last night on your line in particular, Matt Kennedy alongside Nicholas Deschamps as well. Putting a lot of pressure on. Were you happy with the performance overall?
Yeah, I was pretty happy how we played. I thought we had a lot of pressure in zone time. We didn't give up much, I think, and progressed as the game got on. So I'm happy about it, but I think we have a lot better, and I think I don't think we're fully effective until we start scoring.
And even though this isn't your first year in the league, it's your first full season in the league. How have you been adjusting and transitioning in your first full year?
Oh, it's a lot. It's really hard, I think. I've tried to kind of learn new systems, new way to play the game, and I think after 10, 11 games, I think 12 games now, and I'm trying to be consistent out there. I'm trying to help the team and not put us in any bad situations. So it's difficult on my part, but I think I have a lot more to learn.
And you continue, of course, to work on your face-offs pretty much every practice. How are the draws going?
I think they're going well. I think I did all right last night. I was doing better the last few games, and I think they're really important in this day and age. It's all about puck possession. So if you can win the draw in the offensive zone, that's a scoring chance right there. So the more we have the puck, I think the more wins we're going to have.
Joined by assistant coach Brad Lauer. And Brad, your overall thoughts on the win last night in Adirondack?
We thought as coaching staff we played a pretty solid game. Obviously there were some areas with turnovers, but not as many as there have been in games past. And I thought we did a lot of good things as a team, and we showed progress, which is nice to see. We worked on a lot of things this past week, and we put them into use last night, and we got a win out of it.
And you certainly have had a lot of offensive opportunities throughout the season, but last night limited opportunities on both sides. Are you happier with a game where it's more of a defensive battle, or it's a run and gun and you guys win 6-5?
Well, for me, I'm more of a structure. Not just me, our coaching staff. We like the stuff system-wise, structure-wise, not to get into run and gun. Even though I feel comfortable with our guys, with our team, if we do end up getting opening up. But Adirondack played a tight checking game, and I thought we as a group stuck with it and worked through things, and we were challenged in some areas where I thought we pushed through and we got results from it.
And what can you say about Nate Gannon? He picks up 2 points, but of course he's more known for his defensive prowess. What can you say about the captain?
Well, I thought he brought his game. I think in the past, I think his game. He's kind of struggled a little inconsistent, but I thought last night. The D-Court itself played a solid game, and he led the charge for the defenseman. He was doing the little things. His gap control was real good through the neutral zone. He got his shots through to the net. He did a lot of good things, which is great to see.
And finally, a solid performance from goaltender Eero Tarkki. Talk about his game.
He's played well all year. Yeah, he's come in and he's played well. He's making the big saves at the right time for us. He's keeping us in games, and that's what you want your goalie to do. There's going to be breakdowns during the course of the game, and right now he's seen the puck very well, and it's nice to see.
All right, good luck tonight against Albany.
Great, thank you.
Brad Lauer joining us on your Crunch Broadcast Network.